Hi, my name's Ken Williamson with Newmar, and I'd like to thank you for taking a few minutes, and we're going to walk around the 2016 Essex from Newmar. Beautiful exterior is the Raven exterior for this year. There's 4 brand new exteriors, new graphics, just a beautiful coach this year. We're going to do the 365 tires. We'll do the 20,000 pound front axle. You're going to have the 14,000 pound tag axle, 20,000 pound drive axle. So you're going to have a 54,000 pound chassis. Really gives you the great benefit of this coach driving down the road. I always forget to tell people, as beautiful as it is, the best part about this is driving it. That's really when you get the benefit of what we do in this coach. This year we've gone to what we call a star foundation. It means strong, true, and robust. So what we've done is changed the structure of our entire basement, made it a much stronger chassis. We're going to take some of the flex out of it, and we're going to make it the drive and the feel of this even better than it was before. I absolutely feel up to this year we had one of the best driving, most comfortable chassis in the industry. I think we're going to take it another step. And then when we step inside, it really gives us some things I can show you inside that really are going to change what we're doing on the inside of the coaches. One of the things we've always been proud of is the height of our basements. But with that star foundation, you're not going to lose any of that height. Matter of fact, on some of the products, they're actually going to get taller. On this floor plan, it's a very unique inside. I'll show you the different kitchen, the galley, and everything inside. But what we've done is move the exterior entertainment center to this compartment down here. So you still get the 40-inch exterior TV, still pulls out, swivels, and moves. So it's real easy to use. I really like this because when you're sitting down, it's right at eye level. If you were to do one of the floor plans with the exterior entertainment center in the wall, you're going to get a storage compartment here now. But again, that just pulls right back in. Like all of the products we're doing now with the Jbl Sound Bar, you can stream through it, you can play that TV through it, or you can play the dash radio through it. So it's a tremendous sounding system. Really stepped that up last year. You'll notice the 8-inch stainless package, just a gorgeous look on the coach now. Always talk about our masterpiece paint finish. Absolutely stand our paint up against anybody in the industry. Every coach gets 4 coats of the base coat. Then it gets the other colors laid on top of it, depending on how many colors it is. Every single line gets razor edged, so it's no transitions between those. And then you get the clear coat over the top of that. The Mountain Air, Essex, London Air, and King Air are all going to get cut and buff finish. So that gives you that real high shine, that real depth. It just makes it look like a beautiful coach and really take advantage of that wall that we're using. Let's talk about the wall real quick because we forget about that a lot of times. We're one of the few manufacturers to do a 16-inch on center construction. Really gives you a much stronger sidewall construction. So as we continue to step back, one of the neat features we've done this year is you have your DEF tank fluid, your diesel exhaust fluid that helps that engine run much cleaner now. But one of the things we've done on all our diesel products is put a DEF fill on the other side also. So now it's much easier for you to fill on both sides of the coach. As we step back around the back side of the coach, I think you just notice it's one of the most beautiful coaches in the industry. Again, last year we went to the 600 horsepower, huge engine compartment. We really tried to do that in a lot of our products. You'll notice the remote backup camera, and what that does, it's an optional feature on the Essex and King Air. And you've got a toggle switch at the front dash, and you can move that camera up, down, right, and left, and hit center, it'll come right back to center. So if you're trying to back your coach up and hook up your tow vehicle, you could actually bring that down and just about see the hitch down here. So we're gonna step around to the driver's side of the coach. I think, again, one of the first things you're gonna see on our new diesel products with the rear bathroom is this new egress door. So now if there's an emergency, this door will open up. It's right behind the stool in all the bathrooms, and it's just got a handle like a regular door, and you can open that up. It brings that exit point a lot lower to the ground rather than having a window that's up 3-4 feet higher. It just makes it a much easier, much more accessible way if there is an emergency to get out of the coach. Underneath the door side, or the off-door side full wall slides, will have that slipper hinge. So when that door is opened up, that door is actually going to drop down about 3 inches, 3.5 inches. So much easier to access that compartment. With those hinges, it's going to be much easier to close and be secure on those doors. So when you're closing that, again, that will lift up. Start lifting up, you'll feel the tension on the door, but that'll lift up. It gives you a lot easier access into that compartment. A lot of people don't get real excited talking about the sewage and water compartment, but it's really unique the way we do it. Very well laid out, very easy to use. Everything's functional, everything's designed. You can see it tells you exactly how to do things. It's a fully insulated compartment. So your heat ducts run right over the top of it, and it's very functional if you wanted to use this coach in the wintertime, up in the snow, up in the mountains, anywhere you want to go with that. So again, we're going to close that, and the slipper hinges will lift that back up. As we step back through, we're going to go to the power cord compartment. Again, on the Essex, it's going to be a standard as a power cord reel. It's going to be a 50-foot cord, which is a lot longer than most other products in the industry. It's the real small cord, so it's a lot more flexible, a lot easier to get in and out. And when we get to the hydronic heat compartment, we use the Oasis brand heat system. And we're really, really happy with that. We've tried and checked and used them all. We feel this is the cleanest burning system in the industry, and we're just really happy. It's very functional, very easy to use. The next compartment, we're going to have the back side of the storage compartments. Again, we've got the power tray. It'll slide out either way. Easy access, just get in there and get out of there, so you don't have to fight everything. You don't have to climb underneath this slide out all the time. The next compartment, again, is that back side of the first compartment tray. A little bit smaller on this one, but it's well aced, and you saw on the other side just how much storage you have in that basement. But again, the slide trays just make it easier to get in and out of the compartments. Next compartment is your battery trays. Again, this is an all-electric unit, the 4565 floor plan. They went to the all-electric. On the Essex, it'll give you 8 gel cell batteries on a slide tray with the pins that'll lock that into place. But that's the exterior of the 2016 Essex. I'd like to step inside, and I can show you everything that's new inside there. As we step into the cockpit of the Essex product, a lot of really nice features to show you. Remember, the Essex and the King Air, your tilt and telescope is all going to be power. So you've got an infinite number of positions, and it's also going to tie in. You've got your memory settings here. It's going to do your pedals, your column, your mirrors, everything. So it really gives you that custom drive feel. We're still going to keep the Excite radio with the Rand McNally navigation system, but behind that we've gone to a 360 watt Jbl sound system. It's a tremendous sounding system. It's got the subwoofer and everything. It's just really, really, it improves the sound quality up here. If I need to charge my phone, I've got a charging pad right at the front dash. I can just lay my phone right in there. It goes to green, from the blue light goes to green. My phone's charging, no plugging in anything. You do have to get an adapter for your phone, but it really works great. Now I don't have to worry about plugging it in, going down the road. Then we want to talk about the Silverleaf system again. Again, what this does is puts all my controls into one panel. I don't have to worry about separate controls for everything. So all my heat, air conditioning, everything is in there, but it's also a service center also. So your service techs can plug right into that. Anything that's been run through here, they can do a diagnostics of. So it's a really great system. But let's step back into the coach and show you the brand new 16 Essex. On the outside, we talked about the new Star foundation. Again, strong, true, and robust. What it did for us on the inside, it gave us the ability to do a flush floor slide with tile in the slide out. What we've done is change this slide out to an HWH hydraulic slide. And that gives us the ability to go straight up and straight in. The slide out's not sitting on the floor inside the coach going down the road, so there's no chance of that damaging this tile. But by giving us the ability to put tile on that floor, one of the features customers have been asking for a number of years. Just a tremendous look, really runs through, the tile runs through. But let me show you how that slide works. Again, it's going to come straight up and straight in, and then the same thing going out. This floor plan features the 48-inch TV standard here. The fireplace pulls open, there's storage behind the fireplace. On the opposite side, a tremendous amount of storage. Because your sound system's over here, all your cabinets are open for storage through here. We've got the 84-inch sofa on this side, and then one of the things we added this year is you're going to have footrest in all the sofas. So if you had opposing sofas, you'd have footrests on both sides. So this even has the height of bed with the footrest. One of the new features we did this year, the new valances, we really tried to open them up and make them as large as possible so you get as much light in as possible. This new floor plan really has a different design for us. So that mid-bath, we have that self-pivoting pocket door, or the self-pivoting door, so even with the slides in, easy to get in and out of that bathroom. As we step back, we've got the Whirlpool Refrigerator. And again, with all our coaches, we've got a tremendous amount of pantry. One of the unique features, a lot of feedback from our customers gave us, is they'd like a light to come on inside that pantry. So we've done an LED light strip the entire length of the coach. As always, the pantry systems we use, they're all adjustable. You can move them to any height. So it's a great system. Just really try to utilize all your space. So we're going to step back into the bedroom area, which is a lot of great new features back here. We do the 40-inch Sony Hdtv, the Bose Solo sound system. You can stream music through it. The TV also plays through that. And again, we try to use as much storage as possible. You got the 6 drawers underneath here. You've got your second monitor for your Silverleaf system. And again, just like we had up the front dash, on the Essex, I've got a panel right here. I can lay my phone right on there and it instantly starts charging. You got beautiful new design in the fabrics and the pillows and everything. One of the things I really like about this coach is we use all the multiplex lighting and switching, and we put panels up underneath the overhead. So just laying in bed, I can turn my lights on and off, I can open and close my shades. I don't have to get up and walk around. It's all right up underneath here. We've had USB and 110 plugs on both sides, so we really want to make it easy to function and use everything. Now we're going to step back into the rear bathroom, and I've got a lot of really neat things to show you back here. One of the most unique things that I've seen in a long time in the industry is we've done what we call a cathedral ceiling. This has raised this roof almost 6 inches back here. It's on a radius. It's basically a hip roof on the ceiling. You can't see it from the outside because it's hidden by the awnings, but it's again given me almost 6 inches of height in that rear bathroom area. Again, completely new floor plan, the 45-65. We've got a brand new shower designs. This is your 40 by 32 residential shower. New shower head, faucets, body sprays, just a very residential, high quality, high-end look. We've got the single sink in this back bathroom. A completely different style on the sink bowl. Huge medicine cabinet. We just try to utilize every inch and get a lot of storage because we know how important that is to our customers. And then one last thing I really wanted to show you was that exit there, the egress door. One of the things we talked about on the outside, what's really neat is it's very easy to use, very user-friendly. You just slide it open. You can step right out of the coach if you had to. This is the 2016 Newmar Essex. If you have any questions, give us a call, 800-852-1731, or look us up online, www.newmarcorp.com. Thank you.